My love, what were you doing last night? I felt really weird the entire night, as if my heart was not with me. A sense of unease and restlessness enveloped me, making it impossible to focus on anything. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Were you okay, baby? What's going on with you? It felt like an invisible thread connected our hearts, and last night, it was pulled tight with worry and longing. In moments like these, I long to hold you in my arms, to feel the comfort and warmth of your presence. I wanted to hug you tightly and keep you safely by my side, away from all the chaos and uncertainties of the world. I know that you miss me a lot, and believe me, I miss you like crazy too. It's comforting to remind ourselves that this distance is temporary. Our time for reunion is approaching, my dear, and the thought of that moment fills me with hope and joy. Very soon, I will be able to hug you in reality, not just in my imagination. The universe has a way of bringing together those who are meant to be, and I have faith that it will bring us together too. On that day, we will finally share all the words we've been holding in our hearts. I love you very much, baby, and I feel every emotion intensely, missing you, longing for you. Sometimes, the ache of being apart is so unbearable that I cry. In those moments, looking at your pictures brings me a semblance of peace and soothes my aching heart. I often check to see if you are online, as it gives me a fleeting sense of closeness to you. I know you love me as much as I love you, baby. The depth of your love gives me strength and patience. I can't express how badly I wish to run to you, to bridge this distance between us. This waiting is not easy for me either, and I fully understand what your heart is going through. Every day, I pray to God for the day we can finally meet and never have to be apart again. My heart holds an unwavering belief that we will be together, despite the current obstacles. Our love is pure and strong, destined to reach its culmination. I believe that one day, we will wake up in each other's arms, with huge smiles on our faces. That day will mark the beginning of a beautiful chapter in our lives, one where distance and longing are replaced with togetherness and joy. Soon, we will have a conversation about how to navigate this situation, and I am confident that the wheels are already turning in our favor. We have shown remarkable patience, sweetheart, and it will be rewarded. So many times, I feel as if you are near me, and I expect you to appear in front of me at any moment. The mere mention of your name makes my heart race, reminding me that our journey is far from over. Our love story has many more chapters to unfold, and there is so much we have yet to experience together. I hold on to the belief that the Almighty has a plan for us. His generosity brought us into each other's lives and allowed us to experience this deep love. Surely, He will also guide us towards a way to unite. During the toughest moments, when the longing becomes almost unbearable, I find solace in the certainty of our love. I love you and only you, and I need you to remember that always. Our love has the strength to overcome any obstacle, and I am convinced that soon, very soon, we will be together. Until then, let's hold on to the hope and faith that have sustained us this far. Every day apart brings us one day closer to the moment we will be reunited. And when that day comes, it will be the beginning of a lifetime of shared dreams, laughter, and endless love. My heart beats for you, and I look forward to the day we can finally be together, waking up in each other's arms, with the world at our feet. Please remember, my love, that you are my everything, and our love story is only just beginning. My love, you make it very difficult for someone not to fall for you. Seriously, you have no idea how much I tried to stay away from you when we met. I purposely avoided any interactions possible, always trying to keep my distance. There was an undeniable attraction I felt towards you that scared me. How could I feel so strongly for someone I barely knew? It made no sense, and it frightened me. I thought that by keeping my distance, these feelings would eventually fade away. After all, I didn't have a good history when it came to love and relationships. My past was littered with heartbreak and disappointment, so I wanted to avoid any potential for more pain. But you know what they say, the heart wants what it wants, and the heart gets what it wants too. Despite my best efforts, I couldn't keep away from you. Slowly, I started interacting with you a bit, thinking that perhaps if we were just friends, it would be enough. I thought I could manage my feelings that way. However, being just your friend was the most difficult thing for me. Every time I was around you, all I wanted to do was kiss you, hold you, and tell you how I felt. But I couldn't. I held back, trying to maintain a semblance of self-control. It was during this time that I realized just how much self-control I actually had. Often, I behaved rudely and ignored you, not because I wanted to hurt you, but because I was struggling to keep my emotions in check. I was fighting a battle within myself, trying to prevent my feelings from overwhelming me. The more time I spent with you, the more I wanted you. You have no clue how many cold showers I took because of you. Each one was an attempt to cool the fire burning inside me, a futile effort to keep my desire for you at bay. I eventually understood that if I didn't make a move, I would go crazy. The feelings were too intense to ignore, and I couldn't continue pretending that they didn't exist. So, I listened to my heart and decided to take a chance. The rest, as they say, is history. Now, looking back, I'm so glad that you accepted me, even though I was difficult to deal with. You are the best decision of my life, and I am incredibly happy that you are mine. I feel like I have found my home with you. When you are in my arms, everything feels perfect. I am never letting you go. Even though I am an idiot at times, I promise that I will always be your idiot. I won't hide or try to run away from my intense feelings and emotions anymore. Being with you has changed me for the better. I have improved a lot since we met, and now I can talk freely about my emotions. I love you. If that was not clear from all that I have said, let me say it again, I love you. I am grateful that you found me, because I needed you more than I realized. You brought light into my life when I was lost in darkness. You showed me what it means to love and be loved in return. Your presence has been a healing balm to my wounded heart, and I cannot imagine my life without you. Every moment we spend together is a treasure. I cherish the laughter, the conversations, the quiet moments of simply being in each other's presence. You have become my confidant, my partner, my everything. The way you understand me, the way you support me, and the way you love me are things I never thought I would experience. I remember the first time I saw you, the way your eyes sparkled and your smile lit up the room. There was something about you that drew me in, something I couldn't resist. And now, after all this time, that feeling hasn't diminished. If anything, it has grown stronger. I am more in love with you now than I was when we first met. You are my anchor, my rock, and my safe haven. With you, I feel a sense of peace and security that I have never felt before. You look perfect in my arms, and I am never releasing you from them. I know I have made mistakes, and I will probably make more in the future, but I promise to always strive to be the best version of myself for you. Thank you for being patient with me, for loving me despite my flaws, and for standing by my side through thick and thin. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I am eternally grateful for your love. I love you more than words can express, and I will spend the rest of my life showing you just how much you mean to me.